Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the adibiip Group Innovators Live Q&A, your daily live cast, bringing you guys valuable intellectual property content every single day of the week. We're trying to create as much useful materials as we can for you guys around patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. We're trying to provide you guys with as much value to help you guys navigate the business world. So hopefully you guys find these episodes super helpful. Now, if there's some specific topic that you want to see or some specific question that you have for us, please send them to Victoria at adibiip.com. Just send her your questions or your topic ideas for shows, and we'll try to get them featured on the show. We also have a community number. Please join our text community, 415-943-5193, 415-943-5193. Join our text community. You get direct access to me. You can send me your questions, your show ideas for topics that you want to see covered. And again, you'll have direct access to me, so I'll reply and I'll get your questions answered on the show. So this is episode number 138. We're on a coffee kick because of Valentine's Day. We're going to keep that momentum going. But before we get into today's episode, I just want to do a quick recap on what we did on Friday.
So what we did on Friday, we continued our chocolate week on Friday, and we looked at Hershey's brand and how they protected it.
So really interesting marks by Hershey's. We saw that they have several marks on the actual candy bar themselves. They have marks on packaging, on labels, all different type, many marks. So definitely really cool brand to study. Another really cool thing about Hershey's, and we talked about this more the day before on Thursday, but they also have tangential services like lodging, hotels, spa services that they also have covered under their marks. So again, if you're a really powerful brand, very large brand, keep that in mind. It's something that you can use to leverage and get business in other areas as well. So this is episode number 138. Victoria, what are we going to do today?
Today we're looking at how Nutella protects its brand.
So let's get into it. So the first thing that you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to go to tsdr.uspto.gov. Nutella is a really cool mark also because not only is it also really popular worldwide, but they also have a lot of really cool three-dimensional configuration marks. So let's just dive right in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to tsdr.uspto.gov. Let me do a screen share, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this nice and, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this nice and clearly. There we go. All right, so first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on search trademarks on the left. Once you're here, you're going to want to do a basic word mark search. And then here, you can just type in Nutella. We're going to do it's just single search term because, again, a really popular brand, and it's a strong brand. They definitely have a lot of trademarks filed with Nutella, but they also have some really cool designs and packaging marks that I want to go over. This is probably the first one that's most interesting to me. So this is like a condiment package that you can open up, peel, and spread. So pretty neat. So it's a three-dimensional configuration of a condiment packet. Let me zoom in here so you guys can actually see what it is I'm talking about. And again, class 30, this is going to cover chocolate, basically food, pastries, that sort of thing. So, and again, this is filed in the US, so let's take a look. And also notice this is a registered mark. Let's take a look, and this is the specimen that was submitted. See Amazon, there it is. So there's the product page where you can actually purchase this good. Pretty neat. And Ferrero SBA owns this. All right, so let's see what other cool marks they have. So that's a package, that's a trademark on the actual packaging, three-dimensional configuration of the condiment packet. So again, if you guys put goods out there, think about also possibly filing trademark applications on the design, so the three-dimensional configuration of the actual good. Now, what I like about food and why food's interesting is that a lot of the packaging for the food is distinctive itself, and so it's cool to see trademarks filed on that, on the packaging. So this is another mark here. Now this is actually covering also the packaging container. But what's cool is that it also covers a lot of other aspects in addition. So soap, food, pasta makers, and then, of course, cocoa spreads, chocolate-based spreads. So this is really, really broad mark. And again, they filed internationally, so it's not going to help us all that much going into it. So three-dimensional image of a brown jar with white lid on it. So pretty neat. But notice, I mean, many classes, 18, class 20, covering furniture, leather goods, 21, so household and kitchen utensils, table covers, bed covers under class 24, lace and embroidery under class 26, clothing under class 25, carpet and rugs under class 27, games and playthings under class 28. So beer under class 32, tobacco under class 34, advertising under class 35. I mean, just tons and tons of marks of classes. And again, no surprise, it's such a powerful brand. It's a very, very large brand worldwide. And so when you see brands this size, you shouldn't be surprised to see all the various classes that the brand spread into, expand into. This, so this is on their biscuits. So this is the actual label. Let's check out what other, okay, so this is one of their early designs. Again, this is from 95. Let's see if we can see some more information on this one. So this is renewed in 2016. There you have it right there. So this is probably one of their most famous products. And again, this is the actual design that appears on the label, on the packaging itself. You guys can see that nice and clearly. This is the actual mark. I'll open it in a new tab so you guys can see it. There you have it. And there's the actual specimen that was submitted. And again, the first use was in 94. Let's see if we can find some the earliest word mark. And again, there's variations: Nutella Go, Nutella Pop, Nutella Professional line, Nutella Break, Petites, Love. So all these variations, and again, something to consider. If you guys have a really powerful brand name, you might want to consider using that brand name and then add words after it if you expand out. In other words, if you expand out into providing other types of goods that you want marketed under your core brand, but then with some added word, like for example, Nutella Pop or Nutella Go. Now this right here, this is one of their really, really old, from 83. So, and again, this is filed under 1A, so we might be able to, no, it's too old. I was telling Victoria that this was registered on my birthday. It's pretty cool. The original Nutella mark right here, registered on my birthday. Pretty neat. All right, so last one, let's just see if we can see the original Nutella. So this is the original Nutella, filed in 1966. So pretty neat, and we can't even see it, it's old. So but that's Nutella for you. This is a specimen that was submitted, and again, there's a specimen. It's like a purchase page from Walmart. Good enough. But pretty neat to see these really, really old marks filed in 1966. And then again, class 30. Oh, condiments burner, class 29, interesting. And yeah, so hope you guys found this interesting. Hope you found this helpful. Nutella, really, really powerful brand. You saw a lot of word variations where they add nuts or go to the end of it. And then we also saw some cool three-dimensional configuration marks, like on the condiment packets. So if you guys are putting out food in distinctive packaging, you really might want to go back and check out this episode and see how Nutella did it. You also might want to go back and see how Ferrero Rocher did it, because they have a lot of really interesting three-dimensional configuration marks as well. And so does Hershey's. Go back, watch those episodes. If you guys are putting out food into the market and you guys have very distinctive packaging, in addition to protecting your name, in addition to protecting the designs on the packaging and the logo, you might also want to consider filing three-dimensional configuration marks on the actual packaging itself. So thanks so much for watching. This is episode number 138, and looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for episode number 139. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you guys have questions, send them to Victoria. You can email her at victoria@adibiip.com. And our community number, please text us 415-943-5193. 415-943-5193. We'd love to have you in our text community. You can text me directly, send me your questions, or show ideas for future topics. All right. Thanks so much.